What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. To get started, I've got a question for you guys. Do you feel the burn? Burnout is becoming a bigger and bigger issue in today's day and age, and I'm going to show you how to get over it. Regardless of your profession, this video is going to be sharing tips and tricks to mitigate the effects of exhaustion, stress, or even depression you might be feeling because of your work. Before getting started though, take a second to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. I'm seeing more and more viewers, meaning that my content is helping more and more people. Now, if you want me to answer some of your more specific questions regarding how to get into management consulting, choosing the right firm, resume and cover letter advice, and so much more, then be sure to visit my website ryanrafi.com, which I've linked in the bio of this video, and make a one-on-one appointment to speak with me. Appointments are filling up, and it's solely based on a first come, first served basis. But with all that said, let's just get into today's video. Let's face it, burnout is inevitable, and you've likely felt it at some point when you were either in school or while working for your company. What you do and how you get over it is entirely up to you. What you shouldn't do, and I'm guilty of this myself, is trying to tough it out by believing that you're not burnt out and that you can handle even more work. Sometimes you even bury yourself in work to avoid feeling stressed and overworked, but you also want to please your manager and be on their good side since you're interested in getting that promotion. Believe me though, it's not worth it. The first thing that you need to do is recognize and accept that you are being burnt out. Acknowledge and accept that you're overworked and overwhelmed so you know how to reassess your situation in order to move forward. Burnout is something that can happen overnight, but also more gradually throughout time. Either way, let's be real, it sucks. You feel slower, you aren't as efficient, and you just don't feel like yourself. When you're stressed at work, you can fix it in the short term, especially within that moment, by taking deep breaths, going for a quick walk, or even signing off a bit early if you really can't take it anymore. Normally, these will help in the moment, but I'm gonna share a little secret with you. These aren't permanent solutions. You're basically putting a band-aid over the problem and trying to just get over it. Therefore, you'll need to determine what's causing you to feel burnt out. Is it because of the amount of work you've been given? Is it because of working with certain coworkers or clients? Maybe your manager is affecting how you feel. Regardless, you'll need to try and pinpoint it at first. I obviously can't share a cookie cutter solution to avoid this feeling, but I can provide you a little bit more insight. If you've tried the more immediate action that I mentioned and are still not feeling well, it may be time to have the talk with your manager. Now, what is the talk? The talk is telling them, hey, I'm tired, please give me less work. That's the high level way of describing the situation, but you're likely going to explain it to them by how you feel and see how you can help. If it's your workload, perhaps you can find a way to meet them in the middle with your deadlines and expectations, either by bringing in another coworker or extending your deadlines. If your burnout is caused by certain colleagues, maybe you can switch teams or have your manager speak with them. If it's your manager, then try being a little bit more gentle, but tell them. Explain what's not working within your relationship and provide some solution to fix it. Communication is really big, and sometimes by speaking to someone about it, you'll likely feel a bit better. Burnout has caused severe turnover rates, particularly within management consulting and investment banking. That's why many don't stick around for more than 3 to 5 years. Therefore, if you don't want to be in statistics, have these conversations. Many firms these days have adopted a flexible or unlimited PTO model. If it's there, then use it. It's not mentioned to just get you through the door, and if it is, then you're at the wrong company to begin with. You should know your limits and when to say enough is enough. Beyond communication, there are a couple things that are worth mentioning. Meditation is truly impactful when practiced consistently over an extended period of time. I personally did an experiment where I tried meditating for 30 days consistently and truly felt like a different person. I felt happier, less stressed, and able to take on everything that came my way. I'd highly recommend checking out mindfulness meditation, listening to an audiobook, or simply closing your eyes and relaxing for just 10 minutes a day. I'm sure you can find 10 minutes a day for yourself, and I'm certain you will feel a difference if done consistently. In fact, let me know after you try this experiment how you feel. But in the same line as meditation, physical exercise can really help combat burnout. By taking care of yourself, going out of your workspace, and doing something active, you'll have the ability to take yourself out of that bad headspace and exhaustion you're currently feeling. Beyond this, something that I've done as well is just take a break. You need to know when you need to call it. Several weeks ago, I went through a rut emotionally. I was exhausted despite doing everything that I mentioned, so I ended up taking a mini 4-day vacation and came back feeling rejuvenated. eliminated. I went to Hawaii with my friends and had a crazy experience. We went cliff diving, surfing, had amazing food, hiked, and did so much more. I came back to work and had a big smile on my face and ready to take on whatever came my way, which happened to be a project implementation. Now, sometimes we do all this and still feel burnt out. You've had the appropriate conversations with the appropriate people, you've taken care of yourself, you've taken all these breaks, yet you still feel burnt out. At that point, I'd say you need to do one of two things. Either like this video for the YouTube algorithm or reevaluate the company that you are working at. Maybe it's not the right fit for you at the right time. Maybe it's just requiring too much work that's causing a lot of unnecessary stress. Or the management isn't the best fit for your working style, or you're just not fully prepared yet, which are both totally fine. It's rarely this case, but again, it's still worth mentioning. Regardless, hopefully these tips and tricks that I've shared help when you're dealing with burnout. If you've experienced some type of burnout, share in the comments below what you've done to overcome it. I'd love to learn something new and help in the future potentially. But with that being said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. If you'd like more specialized guidance and mentorship when it comes to getting into consulting, I've helped dozens get into top firms around America and India, so be sure to visit my website, ryanrafi.com, and schedule a one-on-one appointment. I've left promo codes in the bio below for you to reference as well for my products and services. As always, thanks. Till next time.